Hello. Yeah, good morning, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
This is Dakne, sir. Once again, I welcome you in our online lecture series. This is our lecture number 2 related with our subject information system. Last time we have already discussed our subject is consist of the 2 different sections are there. Means it is not like our regular subject where all the 6 units are related with the same subject. Now this subject we have the first 3 unit related with the information system, and second section last 3 units are related with the engineering economics, and that is the reason I have mentioned the subject here only, the information system. Now let's start. Last time already we have discussed the number of points, basic concept of the information system. Related with that, with example, we have understood what exactly the information system is, as well as we have understood the concept of data, information, and the knowledge. I hope all of you have got the previous lecture that we have discussed. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Then, now, today, as last time I told you, next time we will continue with the same point, and also we will discuss the some of the real life example of information system. Now I just want to ask you, what is the information system is? Now you can see on the screen also. I want to answer from you what you have understood, what is the information system is.
Sir, set of interpreted components.
Yes, who is this?
Akash Bhuge.
Akash, yes. Akash, tell me the full definition. What you understood?
Sir, data that can be interpreted. So data, it has many meaning used for.
I am asking
users.
what is the information system?
Information system is set of interpreted component.
Interrelated or the interpreted?
Interpreted.
Interpreted. Yes, Gayatri. Dige
Sir,
Gayatri.
sorry, sir. Interrelated components.
Yes. Gayatri Dige.
It is set of interrelated components that analyze so that meaning or data will be meaningful for the user.
Okay. Suraj. Suraj, can you hear me? Suraj. Suraj Murtadak.
Sir.
This is your first lecture or the second?
First, sir.
First lecture. Okay. Have you seen that video that I uploaded?
सर थोडीच बघितलेली.
Why?
लेक्चर होतं पहिले. सर माहित नव्हतं मला.
Mayur is there. Mayur Wakare. Mayur Wakare is there. Mayur.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Mayur, tell me what is the information system? What you understood?
The interrelated one.
Avoid your background your background noise.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yes. Yes, Sansare Mansi. Mansi, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what you understood as an information system.
Information system, it is a group of interrelated computers.
Group of what?
Interrelated entities form the unified whole.
Satyam,
Sir.
tell me what you have understood as an information system.
Sir, information system is a group of tools that helps us to
Mhm.
perform operation on the data, such as collection of data, distribution of
Yes,
data, and many more
Exactly.
operation.
Exactly.
It helps us to make decision on the data.
Exactly.
In simple language, it is just the tools or utilities that helps.
Yeah. Now, last time we have thoroughly discussed what exactly mean by the information system is, and here also, can you able to see the screen PDF I have shared
Yes,
here,
sir.
PPT.
Yes, sir.
There also I have written the
Yes, sir.
information system can be same definition I am repeating here, can be defined technically as a set of interrelated components or set of related components that collect, process, store, and the distribute. These 4 words you must be remember. Which 4 words? Collection, collection, storage, processing, and the distribution. Understood? To do
Distribution.
all these 4 activity, we are using the different interrelated components, and that is being called as that whole combination of interrelated components. The system which is forming from that components, that is called as what? The information system. Now we have to see today what are that interrelated components are there. Okay, what we have to see, what are that interrelated components are there. And below second point also I have mentioned what is the advantage of utilizing the information system, why we require to utilize the information system, what is the need. Yes, Mayur, what is the need of information system? Mayur,
Yes, sir.
why we require the information system?
To collect the information
Okay,
for database to
now using information system, what we can do?
we can collect the information.
Yes, it is okay, it is being collected, stored. What is next? How, what kind of benefit we can get from the information system?
Make a decision.
Exactly, I have written there, making the decision, coordination, control, etc., etc. So information system, last time I want to recap that point. Last time, related with the information system, we have discussed the 2 terms, traditional information system and the computerized information system. Barabar?
Yes, sir.
Now this first, this definition I have written here first, this definition is for the traditional information system also it is correct, and for the computerized information system also it is correct. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Kumawat?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
बरोबर ना? ही definition,
हाँ, बरोबर आहे, sir.
his definition is same, की traditional असू दे किंवा computerized असू दे, both are giving us the same functionality, but difference is what? Can anybody tell me? Traditional information system and the computerized information system.
Sir,
Data
file
handling
displays by
साठी-
computer.
One by one. Mansi Jadhav.
डेटा हँडलिंग साठी ट्रॅडिशनल नाहीये सपोर्टेड, जास्त डेटा नाही एका वेळेस हँडल करू शकत आपण. तसं कम्प्युटरमध्ये एका वेळेस लॉट ऑफ डेटा वी कॅन हँडल.
Next, who want to answer? Those who want to answer, they can unmute their mic and answer. I can see their name here. Yes, anybody else? Shinde Manjusha. Yes, Satyam.
सर, कम्प्युटराइज साठी आपल्याला स्पेशल स्किल्स लागणार आहे, सर. ट्रेडिशनल साठी एवढं काही गरज नाही.
म्हणजे काय, इन शॉर्ट जे आपण लास्ट टाइम डिस्कस केलं, द थिंग्स विच आर डिस्कस लास्ट टाइम, की ट्रॅडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन, इन केस ऑफ द ट्रॅडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन Is there any role of the computer? No,
No.
there is no.
सर
हा.
अजून सर डेटाची डिमांड वाढते आणि तेवढा डेटा पण प्रोड्यूस होते सर, एवढा मॅनिप्युलेट किंवा हँडल करण्यासाठी ट्रेडिशनल जास्त हे नाही.
Traditional is not so much powerful. बरोबर?
कन्व्हिनियंट ना, they are not
Yes.
computerized.
It is not too much convenient also, etc. So you have got the difference ki traditional information system and computerized information system, both the information system are being utilized for the same purpose. Am I right?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Purpose
sir.
of both the
Sir.
system is same, but
Hmm.
how that systems are forming, how that systems are forming, that is different. The point here we are reading here, set of interrelated components. That components are different in case of the traditional information system, and that components are different in case of the computerized information system. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now I want to ask you next question. Is it possible to use software in case of the traditional information system?
No, sir.
No. If there is no presence of the
No.
computer in the traditional information system, then how can we use the computers? Softwares. Yes or no?
Yes.
Because software only runs on the computer.
Computer.
That is the obvious thing. Barobar? All of you are agree with me.
Yes, sir.
Now my
Yes,
next
sir.
question
Yes.
to you. What are the components of the traditional information system? That is my straightforward question. What are the components of traditional information system?
The persons and the registers where we can our data store.
Okay. Another? Anybody else? You tell me what the physical register and the data, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Gayatri Gade. What do you think? Which components are required in case of traditional information system? Component in the sense, do you understand the meaning of components? Component in the sense, what are the different required things in order to make the traditional information system? Just like now, somebody tell me what physical register and the data. Barabar?
Hmm.
What other components will be required? What other things will be required? Or only these two are sufficient? Yes. Nikita Chandar. Mayur. Yogesh Kharath.
सर रिसेप्शन अजून
विशाल जगदाळे. Yes, Mayur Wakare. Which components will required?
For traditional or
Yes, traditional.
components.
Yes. Gayatri Dige. Mayur, your voice is not clear. We can't hear you. Yes, Gayatri. Gayatri.
Human resources.
Yes. Human resources, like previously somebody tell me registers. Okay, data and human resources. Now within a human resources, which things will come? Human resource in the sense the different people who are working there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Then customers who are coming to that company, they will also Their data also required or not?
Required.
Yes. Vendors data also required or not?
Yes.
Yes. So that's why now I am saying, in case of the traditional information system, the components required are physical registers, different peoples like customers, vendors, managers of the company, and most importantly, various kind of data. Understood? So these are nothing but the interrelated components related with the traditional information system. All of you got this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You
Yes,
got the
Yes, sir.
components of the traditional information system?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So
Yes, sir.
both of these information system, traditional as well as the computerized information system, performing the role of decision making, coordination, control, and that might be helping to the workers within your company also, or to the managers within a company also, or to the higher executive managers within our company also. Understood? Just go to the next point. Okay, now my next question is here. If we want to utilize computerized information system, what if we want to utilize computerized information system, what will be the components of computerized information system?
computer system,
Computer system itself, then
Dif-
Databases, sir.
software,
different
databases.
software.
wow, exactly,
Different
exactly.
software.
Data, software, hardware, peoples, etc. Now, which things will remain common in case of the traditional information system and the computerized information system?
Human resources.
Data.
Human resource and data.
Data.
Data, right.
Only the things related with computer will change. So you have got the point. Now here you can see in the first slide only, I have above this content. Can you able to see my mouse cursor?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Above this
Yes,
content, I
sir.
have put one diagram. Now in that diagram, you could able to see different kind of short form being mentioned, like ECM, CPM, ERP, CRM. Huge number of terms I have mentioned as a what you can the short form of that. Now these are nothing but the various kind of information system nowadays available in the market. I am talking about the computerized information system available in the market. Okay, and most popular out of that, the name of that you must have heard, that is nothing but the ERP system. Got the point? Have you heard the ERP system before? Yes, anybody? Have you heard this term ERP system? ERP system.
No.
No, sir.
Nobody?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Who have heard? Tell me the name.
Suraj, sir.
Suraj, yes. Suraj, do you know anything about this? Good, you know, you have heard this at least.
Hmm.
Can
Sir, it's your use
Huh.
for attendance and
Exactly.
much more.
Exactly. Can you tell me the long form of that? No. Okay. ERP here stands for the Enterprise Resource Planning. You can note down
Planning.
if you are carrying the notebook. I already told you, you must carry the notebook. ERP stands for what? The Enterprise Resource Planning.
Planning.
Means enterprise can be a academic institution like our college. Enterprise can be a manufacturing industry, or enterprise can be a small business industry also. Everywhere this kind of information system is being utilized. Understood? Now means what? Actually enterprise resource planning as an information system, it is nothing but the one of the software. For your kind knowledge, it is what? One of the software which is used to conduct the functionality that we have discussed related to the information system. Which functionality we have discussed? Collection, storage, distribution, and the processing. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, means we are now talking about the computerized information system and their components. We have already discussed the components. What component? First and most important, the computer itself. Second most important, the software. And I told you here the example of software is nothing but what? Enterprise resource planning is one of the information system which is being popularly utilized, which stands for the what? Enterprise resource planning. Understood? Do you understood the example of computerized information system? What is the popular example? ERP system, enterprise resource planner or
Planning.
enterprise resource plan. Okay. Now we are on the second slide. You can read the same. We have written the definition of the information system in just short form. What definition we have written? A computer information system is system composed of people and the computers that process or interpret the information. This is the short definition of computerized information system. Now here this computer consists of the related with the computer. There are more components are associated. More components are nothing but like your software, hardware, data, etc., etc. Okay. Now these two definition, this second and the third, will come to this definition when you discuss the next point. Okay. Now also we will come to this definition when you discuss the next points. And here now we are you can see here the three important example of information system we are going to discuss. And in that first one is what? The enterprise resource planning, that is the your ERP system. Okay. Now can you able to see the figure properly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see here centrally I have mentioned the as a system, and here you can see these are nothing but the its modules of these main ERP systems. Modules in the sense, can anybody tell me modules? Which modules are there? Purchase management, sales management, inventory, finance, supply chain, manufacturing, marketing, CRM, HR. This is the main module. This is the main module. Hello. Hello, can you able to hear me, guys? Mayur? Hello, guys, can you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
we
sir.
got disconnected. Can you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, okay, let me connect it again. Now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are discussing the first information system example, that is the ERP system. Okay, this is the main module, and these are nothing but its sub module. What is mean by the module?
Small parts.
Units.
Units. Okay. Then
Subsystems.
subsystem, exactly, the subsystem. Like music player as a one software, it's having the different subsystem like forwarding the music, backward, playing the music, recording the music, etc., etc. So likewise, each software system is having their main module and its sub modules. Now these sub modules indicating the what is the functionality of this ERP system. Yes or no? The sub modules of these main modules indicating for what purpose the ERP system can be utilized in the business. Yes or no?
Yes.
For example, sub module purchase management. It will handle what? Yes, Satyam. Satyam.
काही नाही sir.
Purchase management will do what? As a sub module of the main ERP system. Purchase management will do what? Gayatri, yes.
Whatever the record of purchasing.
Whatever the purchasing activities will be there, the management of that will be done by this sub module as a purchase management. Got the point? Then sales management, record related with the selling of the items, selling of the products. That is quite understandable. Inventory management. Can anybody tell me what is meaning of the inventory management?
Updates
No.
or invention.
No. Anybody else? Inventory means you can take the example. For example, now company has to purchase something and company has to sell something. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So inventory are nothing but the material which is required to produce something. Inventory are nothing but what? Material which is required to produce something. So you can consider the inventory as a raw material required. Yes, Mayur.
Nothing, sir. No.
So in case of the related with our shop, okay, shop related with consider the आपण याचा take the example of किराणा मालाचं दुकान. Okay, काय? Take the example of किराणा माल. In the किराणा मालाच्या दुकानामध्ये काय असतं? We used to purchase a different kind of product like आपण डाळ purchase करतो, तांदूळ purchase करतो. हे झालं त्या किराणा मालाच्या दुकानामधले सगळे काय? Inventories. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Similarly, कंपनी मध्ये सुद्धा स्पेअर पार्ट्स असतील किंवा रॉ मटेरियल असेल, जे काय असेल ते सगळ्यांना आपण काय म्हणतो? That everything comes under the which category? Inventories. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then finance and the accounting. This module will handle what? Things related with the
Financial.
money management,
Financial.
etc., etc. Got the point? Then come to the next, HR related with the recruitment of employee, etc., etc. Simple. Okay. Next, CRM. Can anybody tell me the full form of the CRM? It stands for the customer relationship management. What? CRM stands for what? The customer relationship management. Means, can anybody tell me what is the need of this module?
Customer care service.
Exactly. The company should remain linked with the customer every time. If there is a new product company is launching, the alert related with your new product must reach to your customer. If there is some festival is there, the company can also send the best wishes message to the customer for all this. So whatever things will require to maintain the good relation with customer, that is being managed with the help of which module? CRM. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Say next module related to the ERP marketing. So activities related with the marketing and the advertisement. बरोबर, कंपनीला is it required for the company or not? Marketing is required for our manufacturing industry or not?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes. तर त्याच्या related activities कोण handle करेल कुठलं module? Marketing module.
Marketing.
Manufacturing related records, this related with the manufacturing of products, record related with that will be handled by this manufacturing model. Supply chain management. Can anybody explain me this supply chain management? Supply chain. Now here comes the management. Yes. Rohit. Yes.
हे लास्ट मॉड्यूल ना सगळ्यांच्या याच्यावर डिपेंड करणार, कारण किती शिल्लक आहे किंवा किती मॅन्युफॅक्चर करतोय किंवा
Okay. Supply chain मध्ये the other things also comes like things related with the vendors. You got the point. Vendors in the sense last time you told me. Vendors म्हणजे विक्रेता ज्याच्याकडून तुम्ही काहीतरी बरोबर रॉ मटेरियल परचेस करत असाल. येस ऑर नो? तर ती पूर्ण एक कंपनी मध्ये चेन असते. ओके. द one vendor purchase from the another vendor, then you purchase from that vendor, etc. So management of that all things comes under the which module? Supply chain. That's why it is called here the chain. CHAIN. Chain means interrelated. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
vendor management that is being maintained here, managed here in the supply chain management. Now we will read the definition. Enterprise resource planning as a ERP refers to the type of the software that organization use to manage day-to-day business activities such as accounting, purchasing, sales management, inventory management, supply chain operation, manufacturing, marketing, customer relationship management, etc., etc. I hope all of you got the concept of ERP system as an example of computerized information system. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, using these different sub modules, ERP system also help the company to plan, to do the budget, to predict something, and to generate various kind of reports. Is this correct or not? हे जे सगळे modules आहेत, using these modules, we can also get from the ERP system software this kind of benefits like planning, budgeting, doing the prediction, and generating the reports. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Now we apply this information, as an example of information system, which is we are calling it as a ERP. Now our college also has the ERP system before 2 years. Okay. Now number of, if you ask to your friends who are studying in the other colleges, reputed colleges, might be from the metro cities, their colleges also maintaining the ERP systems for the education purpose. Yes or no? Now, in case of our college, how the ERP system can be useful? That is my question. And if we want to use the ERP system for our college, whether these modules will be get changed or not? That is my second question.
Modules get changed.
Definitely, Gayatri, modules will get changed.
Yes, sir.
बरोबर ना. आता हे जे मॉड्यूल्स इथं मी दाखवलेले आहेत, जो मॉडल मैंने इधर दिखाया है, ये मॉड्यूल्स जो है किसके रिलेटेड है? ये एक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री से रिलेटेड है. Yes or no?
Yes.
The example of modules I have shown here, these modules are not related with any educational institute. These modules are related with what? Some manufacturing industry. For example, take the example of Mahindra or the Infosys or the Reliance, any manufacturing industry. Now my question is what? If you want to use the information system as a ERP for our college, now with which modules these modules will be get replaced? Do you understand the question?
Yes, sir.
Yogesh, with which modules these modules will be get replaced?
Admission process.
Admission process, exactly, very good. Then
Student performance, like attendance.
exactly, very good. Who is this?
Suraj.
Suraj. Yes. Then
Student requirement.
Then account section.
Account section, staff leaves record, बरोबर?
Library management.
Staff recruitment record.
Account section.
Account section. Parent relationship management. What? Parent relationship. Means remain linked with the parents of the students. Got the point? Now,
Yes.
now if you apply this ERP system in our college, what kind of benefit we can have as compared with our ongoing system? Do you got the question? क्वेश्चन समजला का? काय विचारतोय मी की आता जी आपल्या कॉलेजमध्ये सिस्टीम आहे, इफ वी रिप्लेस विथ द ERP system, what benefit you can get, what benefit we can, the staff can also get? क्वेश्चन समजलाय?
No, sir.
What I am asking now, in our college ERP system is available or not? आपल्या कॉलेजमध्ये ERP सिस्टीम आहे का? That is my question.
No.
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 बरोबर. Now what I am asking, if you utilize ERP system in our college, what benefit we can get? Question समजला आता?
Yes, sir.
What benefit we can get?
By
Now you
using
tell me.
advertising, by using advertising, more people know about our college.
Okay. Then Suraj,
स्टुडंटचा परफॉर्मन्स मॅनेज करता येईल सर.
that is also correct. Then next. Now how we
सगळे
are
डिपार्टमेंट सगळे
yes.
डिपार्टमेंट एका ठिकाणी गॅदर होतील म्हणजे वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला जावं
Okay,
लागेल.
okay. All the information will get collected centrally. Then
सर CRM मुळे आपल्याला विद्यार्थ्यांचे प्रॉब्लेम पण कळतील सर.
आता CRM कशाने रिप्लेस होईल? PRM ने. बरोबर. आता ते ज्यावेळेस ERP सिस्टीम डेव्हलप होईल त्याला ते काही पण नाव देऊ शकतात. आपण फक्त म्हटलं की PRM, पॅरेंट रिलेशनशिप मॅनेजमेंट. बरोबर.
ओके.
One point you are not telling me that I am expecting from you. Now how nowadays how we are I am asking the question before the lockdown, how the staff is taking your attendance? Yes.
Calling roll numbers.
Means manually. Manually we are using the registers. Yes or no? Catalog and we are marking the attendance. If the ERP system comes, we can have that ERP system application on our mobile and we can directly enter your attendance within the ERP system. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is the major advantage. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now when we go for calculating your attendance after 1 month or 2 months, then what we have to do? We have to do the calculation by accessing our registers. Somebody's mic is on. Please please switch off the mic. Okay. You usually see we are displaying your attendance. बरोबर.
येस सर.
आता ती अटेंडन्स कॅल्क्युलेट करण्यासाठी आम्हाला जवळजवळ 1-1.5 तासाचा टाइम लागतो. जर मंथली तुमची अटेंडन्स कॅल्क्युलेट करून डिस्प्ले करायची असेल तर. बरोबर ना? इज इट राईट?
राईट.
But if you have the ERP system, then within a click we can generate your previous month attendance, how many lectures you have attended, how many lectures you have not attended. Yes or no? Is it possible or not?
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
is the
sir,
one major advantage of utilizing the ERP system as a information system in case of the educational institution also. We can, in case of our college, we can generate the report of the student attendance within some seconds. Yes or no? We can plan the lectures of the students with less time, etc., etc. I hope now you have got the clear concept of what exactly mean by the ERP system and the function of the ERP system. समजलं सगळ्यांना?
Yes, sir.
हो सर.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move forward to the another example. Then another important one, example of information system, which is also being utilized by the number of businesses. That is the expert system. What? Expert system. Can anybody elaborate me on the expert system? What you are understanding from the name expert system? I am not
Sir,
asking
just
you.
like our class.
Expert system.
Sir, experts, it helps to टेक सजेशन सजेशन देण्यासाठी सर
बरोबर बरोबर
पीपल्सला
एक्झॅक्टली येस एनीबडी एल्स
एखाद्या इन्फॉर्मेशन देण्यासाठी सर.
बरोबर येस एनीबडी वॉन्ट टू टेल मी एनिथिंग.
गाईड करण्यासाठी.
गाइड करा exactly means to whom we can call the expert who is having the good knowledge of that particular sector or the area. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
For example, take the example of doctors. Take the example of
Advocate.
doctors. Advocate. Now we discuss about the doctor example. Now if you go to the doctor and you ask the doctors to check yourself, okay, and then doctor will check you, and after that he might find you you have the symptoms like high temperature, you have the breathing problem, less oxygen, you have the headache, you have the back pain, etc., etc. Then from these symptoms doctor will tell you what you have the disease of corona. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So their doctor is acting as what the human expert. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then now I read the definition. Then we'll come to that point again. Expert system is a type of information system that facilitate the computer to make suggestion and function like an expert in particular field. Now here we don't want the human expert. What? We don't want the human expert. What we want? We want the computer to give you all these kind of suggestion. Is it possible?
Yes, sir. It's possible.
बरोबर. आपल्याला त्याच्यासाठी काय करावं लागेल?
एक प्लॅटफॉर्म क्रिएट करावं लागेल.
In short, you have to create one software.
Software, right?
You have to create one software by using some XYZ language. बरोबर का?
Yes, sir.
And while developing that software, you have to fill all the information. Ki XYZ disease is having this 1, 2, 3 kind of symptoms. These all the information you have to give to that computer when you are developing the software. Yes or no? And then only that software can answer you. If you put the symptoms like that, the computer will answer you that you have this XYZ kind of disease. Then that computer will become the expert system like the human expert. Barabar?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So that is here I have mentioned. Just like let's compare or let's discuss the expert system in case of the some software company. की एखाद्या software company मध्ये जर expert system whether if any kind of software company, what will be the role of expert system? Consider the XYZ software company. What will be role of expert system in that software company?
सॉफ्टवेअर रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लेम म्हणजे सॉफ्टवेअरचं वर्किंग कसं आहे सर?
आता exactly means what? आता if you some of you might be knowing, in software company number of employees used to be recruitment process always going on. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If some new employee get recruited in the company, now new employee ला directly project दिला जातो का work करण्यासाठी?
No, sir.
नाही, त्याला अगोदर काय दिलं जातं? Training. First he has to go from the training phase. Now nowadays the information systems are available to give training to the newly recruited employee. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now if the information system as an expert system in the software company will get developed, is there any need of the human expert to give training to the newly recruited employee?
No.
No. If you develop the computer system, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
if we have that system, we don't need
Means
Human.
if you,
No.
I can't hear you properly. Okay. What you are saying is also correct. If you develop the computer system is what machine, one machine or not?
Yes, sir.
If you develop one machine as a computer system and you install the expert system on that to give training to your employee, now there will be no need of the human expert to give training to the newly recruited employee. And that is nothing but the information system as a example of another example of information system as a expert system. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Means in short, this expert system is also like the ERP system, but its role will be different. Correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
बरोबर ना? ERP system आणि expert system चा रोल एकच राहील का?
No, sir.
नो. एक्सपर्ट सिस्टीम तुम्ही कुठल्या तरी एक पर्टिक्युलर पर्पज साठी डेव्हलप करणार की सपोज एक you are creating the expert system to give training to the newly recruited employee related with some newly available language in the market, or to give training to your newly recruited employee related with the newly launched technology. So role of the ERP system and role of the expert system will be different related with for what purpose you are using that kind of information system. Now this diagram, you can able to see the diagram figure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, here I have just shown the small model of the expert system. Three main components of that: user interface, inference engine, and the knowledge base. Yes, in user interface, inference engine, and the knowledge base. Knowledge base is nothing but the whole database. What knowledge base is nothing but what? Whole database.
Whole database.
What it is containing? Can anybody tell me?
Data.
Consider this as an expert system in some software company. Then what will be his knowledge base? This knowledge will base nothing but the information related with, suppose you have created this expert system to give training to your employee regarding some new launch technology. Barabar? Then this knowledge base will contain all the information related with your newly launched technology. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That's why here you can see the arrow has been shown from some human expert. Now who is going to create the expert system? Human only. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why here it is shown knowledge from the human expert that will be get embedded while developing or while designing this expert system in the knowledge base. Next component, inference engine. Can anybody tell me the inference engine?
Mobile.
No. Inference engine means what? Do you know the meaning of the inference? Anybody? To do the prediction. Okay? Meaning of the inference is what? To do the prediction. Prediction म्हणजे समजते? Prediction करणे म्हणजे काय?
अंदाज लावणं.
अंदाज लावणं. बरोबर. So now from the knowledge base, arrow is shown to the inference engine. Okay. And then from the inference engine, one arrow is shown to the user interface here. Okay. Now, whenever user interface is what? What are the different user interfaces? Mayur, tell me the different user interface available.
GUI.
Yes, like how you interact with the computer system using keyboard, mouse, etc., etc. Correct?
Yes, sir.
These are nothing but the user interface. Now, what this diagram is indicating, some newly recruited employee, that is I am calling here non-expert user. Can we call it as a non-expert user or not?
Yes, sir.
Newly
Yes, sir.
recruited employee.
Yes.
Now that newly recruited employee want to know about the newly launched technology. Borobar? And for that, that company has one expert system developed. So what non-expert can do, he can ask the query through the user interface, means like through the keyboard, mouse, etc. Borobar? From here, the query goes to the inference engine. Okay, the query goes to where? Inference engine. And inference engine is having the link to the what? Knowledge base, correct?
Knowledge.
So inference engine will compare the query which is done by the non-expert user with the knowledge base content. Am I right?
Yes.
What the inference engine will do? Inference engine, who has asked the query?
Non-expert.
Non-expert has asked the query through the user interface. That query goes to the inference engine. Inference engine will compare that query with the content or the information which is available in the knowledge base, and then inference engine will find the what we can say, inference engine will find some probable answer to the queries of the non-expert, and again that answer from the inference engine will go to the non-expert as an advice. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
That is nothing but the expert system as a information system. समजलंय सगळ्यांना?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go to the next point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next expert system, office automation. Now office automation nowadays comes along with the ERP system only. Office automation. Can anybody tell me the meaning of this office automation? Office automation means what? Think on this term, office automation. Automation म्हणजे काय? Satyam, what is meant by the automation?
Sir, technology.
Something will give you the result
Technology use
automatically. Automatically? बरोबर? म्हणजे इथं काय सांगितलंय? Office automation system means the system which will make the work of office automatically. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Instead of manual working, this system will help you to do the work of the office automatically. Now we'll take the example of our college office only. Okay. Now in our college office, when you go to the college office section, that's my question to you. When you go to your college office, Mayur,
Something account related means पैसे भरायचे असेल किंवा
if
फॉर्म
you
भरायचा असेल.
form, yes, then these are the two common things for the student. Barabar?
Yes.
For the staff, we also go to the office for to check our how many leaves are available, how many leaves we have taken, etc., etc. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what now consider now where you pay the fees, student, where you pay the fees and where you do the inquiry of the fees. Are you paying the fees in our college office or you go to our central office?
Central office.
You go to the central office for paying the fees and you do the inquiry of the fees in our college office, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now these all the things are happening manually. You have to go here and there, round and round. Yes. Now consider there is a one central information system available in our office section, which is keeping the record of. What statement I made? There is a central information system available in our office section. Okay. So what record that central information system will keep? That central information system will keep the record of the students, fees of the students, what form student has to fill up, staff record, staff leaves record, staff payment records, etc., etc. Up to this understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, also this central information system also having the one module of transaction processing also. Means what? Central information system, which is placed where? In our college office, not at the central, not at that polytechnic college. We are discussing on the example what? There is a central information system which we have installed in our college office. Okay, हे समजलं?
Yes, sir.
That central information system are having the modules like modules related with the student and the staff, that already I told you, and that modules containing the things related like the one of the module is the transaction processing. What will be the role of this module? काय? Transaction processing. Fee management हे एक module आलंच, correct? Student fee record, staff leave record, हे पण मॉड्यूल आलेच. त्याच्याबरोबर मी आणखीन एक मॉड्यूल सांगतो तुम्हाला, काय की ट्रान्झॅक्शन प्रोसेसिंग मॉड्यूल.
ऑनलाइन पेमेंट साठी.
Exactly, very good. Student can make, using that module, student can make the online payment from anywhere. Another module I tell you, messaging module. What will be the role of this module?
Queries of student.
Student can also send their feedback. Also, account section can send the alert messages to the students related with the fees pending. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Also, office section can send the alert messages to the staff also related with their leaves available, leaves taken, etc.
Yes.
मग अशी जर इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टीम आपल्या ऑफिस मध्ये असेल, then will you get the benefit or not?
Yes, sir.
Definitely you will get the benefit. And मग हे जे सगळं, if you install or if you deploy such kind of information system in our college office, then our college office will become what? Office automation
Digital.
system. Then we can call our college office as a automation system or not?
Yes.
Now number of things become automatically, na? You know, you don't need to go to the central office and pay the fees, come to our college office, ask regarding the pending fees, etc., etc. We don't also has to go manually to their clerk, ask how many our leaves are available, how many you can take, etc., etc. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
That is nothing but the office automation system. And in the figure I have shown the same thing. Input through some computer system, you like some data, documents, etc. Office automation as a main, our software will process all these, and output like sending the messages, sending the reports, schedule. Now here you can see this our office automation as a main software doing the different things like storing, merging, calculation, etc. Can you able to see this? Storing, merging, calculation. बरोबर? म्हणजे तुमच्या फीचं कॅल्क्युलेशन करणं हे त्या गोष्टी, storing the record of your fees, our leave record, that everything will be done by this middle part. That's our main software system as a information system. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So I just read the definition that already we have discussed here. Office automation refers to the varied computer machinery and the software used to digitally create, collect, store, manipulate, and relay the office information. This is the same definition that we are discussing related with the information system. Relay office information means what? Can anybody tell me? Relay office information means what? Satyam, relaying the information.
Don't know, sir.
Huh? Don't know, but I give the clue. Read this part. Varied computer machinery and the software, that is nothing our information system used to digitally create, collect, store, manipulate, and what is remaining related with the definition of the information system? Distribute.
Distribution.
That is the meaning of the relay. Relay office information means distribute the office information needed for accomplishing the various basic tasks. Okay. So raw data storage, electronic transfer in the sense the email can be sent, message can be sent, and the management of electronic business information. This kind of various basic activities can be conducted by the office automation system as a one of the example of information system. To be specific, computerized information system. Got the third example?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now we have reached to our basic point or the next point of the discussion. Basic components of the information system, which already we have discussed up till when we are coming to this point. First component is what? Can you able to see? Hardware.
Hardware.
First component of the information system, hardware. Means in the hardware different things comes like the CPU comes, various input output devices comes, then what we can say, motherboard, whatever the storage devices, communication devices, that everything comes under the hardware. First component of the information system. समझला?
Yes, sir.
हो सर.
Next component, most importantly, सॉफ्टवेअर. फक्त हार्डवेअर असून चालेल का?
No.
फक्त असे ब्लँक कम्प्युटर मशीन आपल्याकडे असून चालेल का? ऑन दॅट यू हॅव टू इन्स्टॉल अवर सॉफ्टवेअर, फॉर एक्झाम्पल ERP or expert system or the office automation system as a software. Understood? You already must be knowing all these things. What does it mean? The term software refers to the computer programs, etc. Computer programs consist of the machine readable instruction. Yes or no?
Yes.
Which directly communicate with your hardware parts of the system. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Software. Our software can directly communicate with the hardware part of the system. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
बरोबर ना? जर आपल्या कम्प्युटर मध्ये ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टीम नसेल तर काय होईल? If in our computer system there is no operating system,
सर युजर इंटरॅक्ट नाही करू शकत.
आपण इंटरॅक्शनच करू शकणार नाही ना, बरोबर? जे तुमच्या कम्प्युटर सिस्टीम मध्ये जे हार्डवेअर पार्ट्स आहेत ते एकमेकांशी इंटरॅक्ट करू शकतील का? बरोबर ना? सो इन ऑर्डर for your information we need the operating system so that all the hardware parts of your system can interact with each other, and after interacting with each other they can give you the result. आता त्याच्यामध्ये सिस्टीम सॉफ्टवेअर, ऍप्लिकेशन सॉफ्टवेअर हे भरपूर. आता आपल्याला त्याच्याशी we don't have to discuss about that all the things here. Only the point, another component of our information system, the particular software needs to be installed on your computer system. Got the second component?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next important, data. बरोबर? इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टीमला फक्त कम्प्युटर, हार्डवेअर आणि सॉफ्टवेअर असून चालेल का? नो. देर इज अ रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ डेटा. Understood? So what data is that? Already we have discussed. By processing the data only your information system can give you the result. In your information system, in your computer system you have installed the information system as a software, correct? But in that you are not given any kind of data. If you want to calculate the student attendance, if you are using the ERP system for the college, and if you want to calculate the student attendance, but if you don't fill the student attendance in that information system, will it be able to calculate your attendance without the data? No. So data is also the foremost important component in case of the information system. Next, procedure. This is the second last component. Procedure means what? Procedure as a component of the information system. Can anybody explain me? Mayur, Gayatri, procedures or the policies? Yes, anybody? Procedures or the policy?
Guidelines or rules that should follow user.
Exactly. Very good. Who is this?
Mayur.
Exactly. Now information system is available in our college. You have to consider. Okay, imagine. Okay? For example, ERP system is available in our college. Now there must be some rules, policies has to be formed. What policies? Who is going to use that? Or anybody can come and interact with that information system? Is it like that? No.
No.
There are some rules, procedures. There are some specific peoples or the person who can only use that information system. Understood? And that is nothing but the policies and the procedures की ते information system कोण use करू शकते. Understood? Whether student can use it, whether staff can use it, or whether outside person can use it, like that kind of rules and regulation. That is nothing but the procedures. Understood? This is like procedure are to people what software is to the hardware. Means there should be some rules for the people to interact with that information system. If you allow anybody to interact, then there might be a concern related with the security or not.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So some rules and regulation procedure has to be followed so that it can be decided who can utilize the information system. Got the fourth component?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And the last one, peoples, the most importantly. Without the people, will the information system will run properly?
No, sir.
No, because we need the people to make the entry of data within the information system. We need the people to operate the information system. We need the people to connect the different computers together. If you are utilizing the information system within a large organization, etc., etc. So same point I have mentioned here. So information system related with the information system, last component people. So people include, for example, if you consider the information system related with the manufacturing industry. Now there peoples like the people means customer also comes under the people category. Barabar? Vendors also comes under the people category. The employees will also comes under the people category. Understood? So those who are using that information system, handling that information system, that everybody will come under the last component, that is the people. Here I have mentioned the people component includes not only the users, but those who operate, service the computers, those who maintain the data, data backup, and those who support the network of computers. Everybody will come under the category of people. That is nothing but our last component of information system. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, can anybody tell me last here I am marking those who support the network of computers. What does it mean?
Those who are know how to use the computer or handle it.
Now information system, suppose our college has the ERP as the information system for student and the staff, etc., etc. आता एक आपण एका सेंट्रल सर्व्हर वरती इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टम इन्स्टॉल करणार, करेक्ट? Are you getting what I'm saying? What I said, we'll install that information system on some central server, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
From that, we have to link that particular central server through the network to some 10 to 15 computers, correct? You are getting what I'm saying? Once you install the information system on the central server, now everybody cannot go to the central server and operate. Am I right?
Yes.
So that's why you have to create one network of 10 computers or the 15 computers. Understood? Now to handle that, those person who are handling this network of computers, so that person will also come under the category of the last component of our information system, that is the people. Understood the last component?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is nothing but our today's session, where we have discussed concept of the information system, then various examples of the information system, and various components of the information system. Okay, I hope all of you understood. The same video I will upload on the YouTube also. You can go through that, and if you have any queries, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, now who is using the notepad there? Yes, erase all these things. Who is using the notepad there? Yes. Can you able to hear me? Okay, don't use the notepad without my permission. Okay, so that's it. Thank you, all of you. Okay, we'll see the next part in the next lecture. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.